What's going on, everyone? Dylan here. Thank you for joining our most recent installment of Trainer Tip of the Week. And like I said last week, this week we will be talking about exercising with a mask on. So the first thing that you want to kind of take into consideration is kind of being a little bit on the conservative side when jumping back into exercising. I know a lot of gyms are just now reopening, and they definitely have a mandatory mask policy. And you got to take into account, being without the gym for about, however long it has been, 2, 3, 4 months, and also your current state of fitness, as well as kind of the breathing restrictions that come along with wearing the mask. And so the first thing that I have on the list is you definitely need to be more conscious about, noticing if you are dizzy, lightheaded, short of breath. Um, and then going into the next part is using what's called the RPE scale, which is rate of perceived exertion, which kind of just is based on how you feel. So if you're going, a light jog, it could be anywhere from a 1 to a 2, and sprinting's anywhere between a 9 and a 10, max exertion. And you also want to allow your body, a chance to warm up, and definitely not hop straight into, 110-meter sprints right out the gate. And it's going to take a little bit longer to warm up with the mask on in general. And so using the RPE scale, heart rate monitors, that'll definitely kind of help you ease into things. Because, with that extra carbon dioxide that you're exhaling being caught by the mask and you're then inhaling again, it can definitely cause, a lot of dizziness, lightheadedness, and potential, passing out. So just be very cautious with that. The next thing, just for other people's safety, you want to make sure your mask covers your nose and your mouth with a secure fit. In these trying times, definitely a pandemic going on, so you want to definitely be mindful of the other people around you. And kind of the last thing, especially if you're sweating a lot, you're going to want to bring an extra mask, because a wet mask is definitely uncomfortable. You're it's uncomfortable. It's not as preventative when your mask is wet, and you're not going to want to sit at your desk for the rest of the day. If you work out at lunch, you're not going to want to sit at your desk all day with a wet mask. So just make sure you bring an additional one. Excuse me. Make sure you bring an additional one, as well as properly wash your mask afterwards. But that's all that I had today. Thank you guys for joining. I'll see you next week.